What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Dueling Aces. Happy Monday. How you doing, Mike?
Happy Monday indeed. Wade, can't complain, man. Nice 3-day weekend with the fourth celebrating our great country's Independence Day. And hey, timely, man. You and I both heated up again, both personally and on the show. Swept the freaking board last Thursday. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah, we
Let's
did.
go. What's going on with you,
Yeah,
man?
man. Yeah, doing pretty good. Getting ready to head out to California here in a couple hours. So got to get this one done early. But yeah, man, we're coming off a nice 4-0 sweep on Friday. Chris Bassett had at least hit six for you, had the five for me. Soriano had five for you. He hit the four for me. I cashed both my parlays, and you cashed both of your straights. And that moves us to a really nice 73 and 42 on the season for a 63%. I'm hoping we go 3-1 today, maybe 4-0. That'll push us to a 64% for possibly tomorrow's show. Got to see how the schedule works out with everything out in California, but I think we still should be able to record and do everything else we do. So without further ado, man, let's kick this show off and let's see what your first play today is.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't have a under I like today. I couldn't pull the trigger on anything on the board as far as game totals, but I did
Yep.
find 3K props I like. One I like, been riding this guy pretty hard the last month or so. It's been a good group. You say Kikuchi over 5.5Ks, a little juicier than I like, minus 150 or Fanatics, but I think it's worth a play your way. Man, oh man, he started out slow. I think we talked about it on a previous show. I think his first, what, 5 or 6 starts of the season were on the road. So that's kind of weird. That's a weird kind of unicorn start to a season. So he got lit up a little bit, kind of made his ERA a little inflated. His K rate was down, but man, he's been trending upwards lately. Gone over this total in 4 straight starts. He just had another good start against my unfortunate lazy bum Atlanta Braves last week. He's looking really, really good. We had his under earned runs in that yeah, just like his good form here lately. He drives Ron Washington crazy with his high walk rate. I've seen Wash over there kind of doing this number when he starts walking guys, but he's a magician, man. He knows how to pitch out of jams. He has a nasty slider to get Ks when he needs him. Also can get a timely ground ball for double plays when he needs them. Like the fact that Texas just struggled all year long Wade against lefties. 27th against Southpaws, WRC plus. That's overall this season. Tucci also got 6 on him when he wasn't doing too well back in April 15th. He got 6 on him. So I think he's going to work deep in this one. They've got his outs line trending towards 6 solid innings pitch. So really just needing him to get 1K per inning. Don't see how he doesn't get there. Texas has just been a disappointment to play all year long. So yeah, give me Kikuchi there, a little juicier than I'd like. I wish it was more like minus 130 or so, but minus 150 is still a play for me. Yeah, let's play Mr. You say here. And what do you say about you say?
I like it, man. Yeah, and I like it. The Rangers are one of those teams we've been successful fading most of the time this season. So let's go back to that train. Why not?
Yeah, let's go. What's your favorite play on the day before you
Yeah,
fly off to parts unknown here? I'm
I don't
glad
know.
you're
I don't know if I ever
dedicated.
really have a. I don't know if I ever really have a favorite play on a baseball day. I really don't. If I did, I'd probably do more like 3%, 4%, 5%, one play a day, and then play the
Sure.
rest regulars.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody has a favorite play. Maybe every few days you'll have like a really love a school ball to get seven
Yeah.
strikeouts or something. But I think you got to really have to really love something. You got to have like a beast against a really
Oh,
terrible team. It's a baseball. It's MLB. It's professionals. Anything can happen. What do you really
exactly.
love? I don't know what
Exactly.
I love, but I know that I like Jose Barrios quite a bit today. I like his bounce back spot. He struggled against the Yankees last start. He only made it 13 outs. Um, quite a struggle for him really because he's been hitting 18 outs pretty regularly. What I love about this matchup against the White Sox today, even though I've really tried to avoid going against the White Sox in Chicago, we have lost so many bets against them this year. Um, he may be one of the guys I can actually trust. He has cashed four straight against them head to head, hitting 7 innings at least 3 times. He's coming off of a really, like I said, down spot against the Yankees and has a good chance to have another quality start to his overall repertoire this season. He's going against the league's worst team versus right-handed pitching pretty much all season, and last 30 days they're ranked dead last for the season, second to last in average, second to last in on-base percentage, second to last in OPS over the last 30 days to right-handed pitchers. Just don't see what they're gonna be able to do to him. He still has some pretty good metrics overall for the season. I
Yeah,
don't mind his 1.24 WHIP. He's got a .241 batting average against his 3.64 ERA. Could be better, but he's one of those guys that they'll let him give up 3 or 4 runs, and as long as he's, not giving up too much damage, like 8, 9, 10 hits, they'll still let him go out there. Um, I just think his is a really good spot for him. He had 23 against them earlier this year, so I like the fact that he's probably going to go less than that, especially on the road. But I think he can still get to 18 here. He's cashed last 5 on the road as well, so that also gets me a little more. I'm excited to jump on this play, and of course, he's cashed 6 of his last 8 overall as well. So I just think overall he's in really good form. So I can't really dinging for missing against the Yankees.
yeah,
They're going
yeah.
to
It's
hit you every
I
once in a while. So
Sure, I agree. Just because I mean the Yankees, anytime a pitcher's face the Yankees or the Dodgers, kind of like almost I don't really want to throw it out, but it's almost I can't like you said I can't really hold it against him because any pitcher can have one bad inning. That's all he had. He was cruising till he just
yeah,
had one blow up inning,
yep,
and so I think the stuff's still fine. I mean, his success is great against the Pale Hose here. 85 plate appearances, 27.1% K rate, expected batting average of just 221 allowed against the White Sox.
yeah.
So I don't see why he won't work deep today. And you got a good price on that too. So yeah, I'm with it. Jose has been a favorite of the show for going on probably about 3 years now. I think it
Yeah,
is. So
I would
there you
say
go.
so, I'd say so. Alright, man, what's your second favorite play of the day?
Yeah, second favorite. This one's sweaty, man. I think it's plus money for a reason. Maybe it's a sucker bet, but hey, I guess I'm a sucker for plus money. I'm gonna go with Christopher Sanchez over 5.5 Ks plus 105 when I got it in DraftKings. Don't know what it is now. But San Fran's a funny team. They're streaky with their Ks, but overall they've really struggled against lefties. Man, hard to find any better lefties in the National League. Christopher Sanchez this Go back to the Giants, sixth highest K rate in baseball against Southpaws. So I love the matchup. Also love the fact Sanchez dominated these guys back in April. My goodness, I think it was April 17th, if I remember reading correctly. Struck out 12 San Francisco Giants. Now I just need him to get half that at plus money. I'll admit, Wade, it does sound too good to be true. Maybe the books know something. I don't know. A lot of times we see a big K performance, the guy faces them later in the year, maybe it swings back a little bit. But after they get six, seem like too big a ass. Does worry me though. I've always considered Christopher Kent Sanchez a ground ball guy. He's always in the 90th percentile or higher in ground ball rate. So when he struggles, he really just uses that sinker and tries to get weak contact instead of going for swing and miss. But man, oh man, I just can't ignore how good he's done this season. 75th percentile in K rate, 77th in chase, 76th in whiff. Yeah, I think the line should have been closer to 6.5. He's kind of a hit and miss kind of guy. I don't think this one's going to be necessarily easy, but I see enough value to pull the trigger. It's a tough one though, admittedly.
Yeah, no, I know we talked about this off air a little bit. It is a tricky one. It is a tricky one. The Giants have been fairly decent at bouncing back against a guy they've already seen once this year, but, he's one of our favorite guys, so
Yes,
if we're gonna take a pitcher to strike out a team a second time, I think he's on the, maybe medium short list because I think there's quite a few guys that we could take to strike out a team a second time, and I think he's one of those guys we can trust. He's got some pretty nasty stuff for a left-handed pitcher, and I think last year we talked about him. He could be possibly one of the best pitchers on the Phillies if somebody named Zach Wheeler wasn't on their roster. So
exactly. Yeah,
yeah,
good
I like
stuff,
it a
man. What
lot,
do you got
man.
for us on your second play
Yeah,
here?
I'm gonna struggle to figure out which one I wanted to give out here, but I think I'm just gonna stick to my guns. A guy I should have flip flop props we took last time on him. Noah Cameron took him to go under 2.5 earned runs. Hard Rock had that at
Nice.
minus 155. It was the best price. It was like minus 160 or higher everywhere else when I took it. Um, the line sucks, but you know what? A lot of our under earned runs do cash around this minus 160 price. Should have took his under earned runs last time against the Mariners at Seattle, and it cashed, but we took his outs instead, and then they pulled him for I don't really know why. I think they're just not really letting him go as deep. That's kind of what you get with some of these newer guys. They bring up, they may hit 18 outs, 5, 6 games in a row or whatever, like he did, and then all of a sudden they start I'm not sure what they're doing with him. He's had like 80 pitches, 70 pitches. They're not really letting him go deep, and then he's not giving up any damage either. So I don't know why they didn't let him go deep in Seattle. kind of the reason why I'm taking it here. If they don't let him go deep, I wanted to take his outs too today. I think it's fine, but if they don't let him go deep again, I think he's able to stay under the 2.5 under earned runs line against the Pirates against left-handed pitchers this season. They have faced 20 left-handed pitcher starters. 15 of them have been under. We did take David Peterson on the last show when he faced the Pirates for his under earned runs, and he actually missed, but that was his second start seeing them this season.
Yeah,
This is going to be their first time seeing Noah Cameron. He is actually perfect this season outside of seeing the Yankees and the Dodgers. So
sure.
put that into your little bucket there. Like I said, we should have been on his earned runs last time. I think they are both in play. He's cashed 8 of his last 10 under earned runs. He's got a .186 batting average against. He's got a 2.56 ERA and a 3.9 FIP, all great metrics. Pirates are hitting a little bit better versus left-handed pitchers the last 30, but overall they are still one of the worst teams versus left-handed pitchers. I think if he can keep the ball down and avoid home runs, I think he can continue to get quick outs, especially at a hitter's park. Um, the Pirates are bottom 5 in almost every single hitting category against left-handed pitchers for the season. Like I said, they've been a little bit better the last whatever 30 days, but that could also be attributed to guys like David Peterson who gave up 5 earned runs to them and stuff like that. So, either way, I think this is a pretty good look against the Pirates team that struggled against left-handed pitchers for 2 seasons straight now.
Yeah, I love what I've seen from Noah Cameron, man. I know
Yeah.
small sample size, not really that small, 10 starts now, like you talked about earlier off air. Really like his stuff. I like he didn't throw overly hard, but lefties usually don't have to as long as they place that fastball pretty well, and which he does. But what I like from this kid, Wade, got three nasty breaking pitches, man. Oh man, I was just studying it here on Savant. The slider's insane. The curveball is above average as well. The cutter's also sneaky good. So my goodness, I mean, this is just really, really exciting stuff here for the Royals, which they need some excitement on that team. It's been a disappointing season for Kansas City so far. Yeah, love what you see there. 78 percentile in expected batting average, 72nd expected ERA. So crafty little lefty here, man. Could be. I think I've used this comparison before. Could be like the next Tom Glavine. Doesn't throw that hard, but good lefty. It hits his spots, works deep into games. So yeah, I'm with you on this play, buddy. Good stuff.
He's one of these guys I actually expect to be one of our workhorses the next couple of
Yeah,
years. So I'm
yeah.
banking on him to keep this rolling.
Awesome.
So I'd like to jump into the promo here real quick before we give out a little bonus play that Mike and I are both
Yeah.
taking today. So, hey, sports fans, are you looking for free daily sports betting picks and the hottest promo codes for sports books in your state? Check out eatwatchbet.com, bettersinsider.com, and hellorookie.com. Your ultimate one-stop shops for winning sports picks and unbeatable deals. Dive into daily articles packed with expert predictions and tips to help you make smarter bets. Plus, we've got links to exclusive promo codes for every major sports book in your state. Why miss out on free money? Don't wait. Visit eatwatchbet.com, bettersinsider.com, and hellorookie.com now and take your sports betting game to the next level. Any good promos running out there right now, Michael?
Yeah, not any real new ones, but we still running back some old good ones here. DraftKings still very solid. Bet five, get $150 bonus bets instantly. Your first bet doesn't even have to win. That's pretty hard to beat, right? It's usually one of our favorites is DK. FanDuel also on up there as well. Theirs is very similar. It's bet five, get 150 bonus bets, but caveat: your first bet, that $5 bet does have to win. Bet365 doing the same offer as DK though. So if we had to pick, I would go DK and Bet365 doing bet five, get 150 bonus bets. And it's win or lose. It's instantly just for signing up for a new account. So if you want to do a little baseball betting or maybe some golf betting later on this week or some UFC, finally get some UFC back. Fight night coming back this weekend.
Yes,
Sign
sir.
up for sports books, man. Yeah, appreciate the shout out there. And y'all don't forget about Wade's Discord. That's going crazy, man. He's signing up new people left and right, and rightfully so. He's been on fire all year long, consistent, steady profits. And the rate's really, really affordable, guys. You're going to make your money back, depending on what kind of better you are. Even a small better, even if you're a $5 or $10, $20 better like me, you're going to make your money back really in a couple of days, really 2, 3 days, if not a week. And then the rest of the month's just profit, man. You're paying him a little bit of a fee for his time because nobody works hard and Wade. He's up a lot of times to 1, 2 in the morning researching plays. Highly recommend his Discord. It's taught me a lot being in the Discord, a lot more about props. I was actually newer to betting MLB props until about 3, 4 years ago. So his Discord's helped me a lot. So highly encourage you to look into that. And what about you, man? You got any promos going on? I know you're running a 4th of July special. I'm guessing it's probably wrapped up by now, but
Yeah,
anything else?
just, use code NEW and you get 50% off when you join us, and either way, you get a free 3-day trial whether you wanna use that code or not, so just come check out. You don't have to pay anything for the first 3 days, and hey, if we lose money for you, you can just, leave, and, hopefully, we'll cash for you on the first 3 days, and you will want to stay with us long term, so yeah,
I
I
love
like
it.
that. Appreciate the nice, kind words there. And let's jump into this free bonus play that we're going to give out to
Yeah,
everybody today. We're both on the Jacob DeGrom to go over 6.5
sure.
strikeouts. Why don't you tell people why you like the play?
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of the reasons, man. I guess I'm bullish on Degrom. I feel like I've won with him for 2 months in a row now. Like I've
Yeah,
really
yeah,
been bullish on him. That slider is back to just being filthy. I kind of worried that it wouldn't be after he missed. Heck, I think he missed what, like 90% of the season last year. He only made 3 starts, I think it was. But that slider's just
yeah,
disgustingly good this year. And plus, I mean, I don't know if y'all know this or not. If you're new to MLB betting, the Halos, the Angels strike out a ton. Now they hit a lot of home runs, but it doesn't matter who's on the hill, they strike out a ton. Second highest K rate in baseball this season, fourth highest K rate over the last 2 weeks, which I always like to look at that. Look at the Grom's history, small sample size, but a sporty little 29.2% K rate against LAA this season. Usually you ask a guy to get 7, it kind of makes Wade and I nervous. Not a guy like DeGrom, though, especially on the road this season. He got 7 or more Ks in 5 of his 7 starts on the highway, Wade. So, yeah, this was the easy choice for you and I as far as our bonus play. A lot of times we struggle with what to give out as far as a bonus play, but you and I were simpatico on this one.
yes, sir.
You got anything to add about Mr. DeGrom here?
No, I just like the fact that he's cashed 5 straight on the road, hitting 7 and 8 of his last 14 starts. He gets the Angels, who are still striking out second most all season, last 30 days. He had 5 on these guys last year in LA in only 53 pitches before he was pulled. I'm not sure why he came out of that game, but he only went 53 pitches and he had 5 strikeouts. So if he's going 90 pitches today, he might get 10. So I'm
Yeah.
not expecting 10, but I think 7 and 8 is a very good look for him today. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff, man. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do it.
let's
Five and
let's
baby.
yeah, let's
Five
go 5-0 today. And let's run a quick rundown here, and then we will get out of here. So Mike gave out Kikuchi to go over 5.5 strikeouts. He also gave out Chris Sanchez to go over 5.5 strikeouts as well. That was at plus money. I gave out Jose Barrios to go over 17.5 outs. Noah Cameron to go under 2.5 earned runs for the Royals. And then our bonus play today, which we will cash, is going to be Jacob DeGrom over 6.5 strikeouts against the Los Angeles Angels. All right, man. You got any last words?
No, have a safe flight out there to Cali, buddy. Enjoy that sunshine. Hope you have a nice family vacation there. It's good to get away with the wife and kids. But
Yep,
don't sleep on Wade. I know he'll still be giving out plays in the Discord, and
I will.
hopefully we'll probably still be recording at least a few times out there. But yeah, hope you get some
Yeah, I'm gonna
hard
see
hard
what I can do. I'm not sure what the lighting is
beach
gonna
time
be
in.
like. I always kind of wanted to do something on the beach and record with you, but we'll see. We'll see what I can do.
There you go. Nice, nice. Well,
Well,
yeah.
you guys have a great rest of your Monday. Let's have a blessed week, and let's cash these tickets. We'll see you tomorrow.
Let's cash and fly safe, buddy.